Hey everyone, Jason here. Welcome back to Not the Layout. I am obviously not in my basement where the layout is built. I am in my apartment in the suburbs of Chicago. And although I'm not at the layout, I do still have train-related items to talk about and share with you. Three things specifically. I'm going to show you one of my new intermodal sets that I said I picked up in my last update, layout update. I also have my first Lionel Legacy engine here that I'm going to show you. I actually bought it over a year ago and I've never ran it once. In fact, I'm actually looking to sell it probably, so I'll explain that as well. And then I got my computer here with the new Lionel catalog, and I might just flip through that really quick and show you what I'm thinking of ordering. I usually don't do catalog reviews because, you know, a review of a catalog is really just someone's opinion. Some people hate new catalogs and someone else can absolutely love it. So take it for what it's worth. I hope you enjoy it, and I guess I'll go ahead and get into the first item. So quite a while ago I hinted that I might be picking up a Lionel Legacy engine. Everything I have on my layout has pretty much all been MTH Proto 2 or Proto 3 engines, but I did pick up my first Lionel Legacy engine. I guess this was about a year and a half ago. I still don't have the Legacy system to run it, and I'll just go ahead and share with you what it is. It is the 10th anniversary Polar Express. It's still in the box. This is the very last run that they did of the Polar Express, the Legacy version anyways. It's a beautiful engine. I usually don't buy fantasy paint schemes, which this one is, you know, based off of the movie, which is based off of the book, and the train itself is based off of the real 1225. But when I saw it in the catalog, I was always a fan of the Polar Express, so I went ahead and ordered it, and it was an awful lot of money, if I'm honest. And they're very sought after, and they've only gone up in price. You might be thinking I'm crazy for thinking of selling this, but the truth is I don't see many situations where I'd be running it and getting that much enjoyment out of it. And what I mean by that is I don't have the Lionel Legacy system, so I wouldn't be able to unlock all the features and use all of them that are in this engine. And on my layout where I'm running, I enjoy running modern diesels or prototypical modern or post-war engines. This doesn't really have much of a place for me, and it was just so much of an investment off the bat that, you know, there's other priorities in my life where selling it actually seems more appealing. So I'm not going to drone on more about that. If you're interested in potentially buying this, I'm going to put my email in the description below. You can shoot me an email. I'm sure you all want to know how much I want for it. I mean, they retailed for I think $1,200 or $1,300, and when I look at eBay, people are asking anywhere between $2,000 and $3,000. So these have really gone up in value, which doesn't really happen in the O-scale train world anymore. But it's never been run. I can send you pictures. It's only been out of the box to take pictures, so I can send you that if you want. But besides that, this thing's brand new, ready to go for whoever wants it. And I also have 4 of the passenger cars that I'll probably look at selling as well. I think it's 2 coaches, a diner, and the observation car. So that's it. That's one of the items. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm making a terrible mistake in thinking of selling it, go ahead and tell me. Just be respectful in the comments, and I'd like to see what you think. Okay, next I want to take a quick look at the Lionel catalog. This is something I don't really ever do, just because as I go through and I might say, you know, I like this, I don't like this. It's just my opinion, so you can agree, you can disagree, that's totally fine. I'm just doing this to share what I'm thinking of ordering for this new catalog. So I'm going to go through really just some of the beginning things, because I don't really buy any of the line scale or any of the non-scale items. So I mean, there's really cool items here at the beginning. I know people are really excited about the light Mikado and the shays here, the beautiful engines. I'm personally going to pass. I really don't ever buy Lionel Legacy engines, not because they're bad or anything. I'm just more partial to MTH, and that's the system I already run and I'm already invested in, so I'm going to stick with that. But some really cool items. These S2 electrics look pretty cool, and look like Lionel's getting into some tin plate now. And now this is some exciting stuff. It looks like Lionel's going to start doing a lot more officer car special sets, a lot of business train sets. That MTH has been doing their versions of it for a while, and some other makers, but looks like Lionel is really getting into the game now. And this is probably the first really exciting page for me personally, was these theater inspection cars. If you know my channel well, you know I love Norfolk Southern, so of course the one here on the bottom is what I'm looking at. They have a very high price tag on these. If I'm looking at these right, $339, so $340 for one car. Now when you look at the features, you'll understand why. They have built-in Wi-Fi cameras, and these are all brand new tooling. No one's made it before. The only reason I'm hesitant about it is because I already have so many MTH Norfolk Southern passenger cars. I can pretty much guarantee that this will not match the color of those cars. Nothing against Lionel, but two manufacturers making their own version, the paint schemes aren't going to match perfectly. I really don't have a need for a Wi-Fi camera in a car, so paying that much money for one passenger car is also kind of crazy. So I don't know, I might place a pre-order. I might just wait for them to come out, take a look at one, and then make my decision. But they are pretty cool looking. I think it was a good move by Lionel. And if they make the rest of the passenger car sets, which I can only assume they will, then that could be a real winner for Lionel. And I'll have to maybe consider some of those sets later. Empire State Express, more business passenger cars. And then this was really the other page that got me excited, was seeing some more modern freight cars. I'm probably looking at maybe one or two Norfolk Southern, or maybe one other variation, maybe CSX, or throw in the UP or BNSF or something. I'll probably only get one or two of them, but no one's really made a nice scale gondola, oddly enough. It's a really basic car, but you see them on almost every single mixed freight train that goes by, so I'm glad that someone's finally doing these. And steel reefers, some other really cool cars. Great stuff. I'm not going to buy all of it. I have very little room on my layout, and I'm not made of money, so I have to pick what I like and what I really want. Some cool cabooses. And then we kind of get into the Lion scale, just some nice stuff. These hoppers look pretty nice. I'd like to see one of those in person. And then we get into Lion Chief, and this is where I'll stop because this isn't really the stuff I'm interested in. But those are my thoughts, and that's what I plan on probably ordering. Okay, and the last thing to look at are these intermodal double stacks. I mentioned in my last update that I had picked up quite a few containers and Gunderson sets. I have these 6 EMP containers, all different road numbers. I have another 6 of the green hub group containers, another 6 of the red hub group containers, and then I picked up the assortment pack. I think it's assortment pack number 2, which has 2 more of these green EMPs, 2 more of the green hub groups, and then 2 of the blue UMAX containers. So I picked up quite a few containers, but I also picked up, so far I've brought home 3 of the well cars, and I have 1 more to pick up. There's the Pacer stack train that you see in front of you right now. I have the TTX brought home already, and then I also have the BNSF brought home already. And then the Florida East Coast is the last one that I still have to pick up. These things are awesome. I'm not going to review them. There's already been guys on YouTube who have reviewed them. They're die cast. The well cars are die cast. The containers are plastic, but everything about them, I have no complaints. Even though they're die cast, there are still very delicate parts on it, like these little slide pieces here. I've probably broke off 2 or 3 of them taking them out of the box. And they were an easy fix to just glue them back in place, but there are some very delicate parts on these. But I'm excited to get these on the layout, hopefully soon. Atlas just came out with their most recent catalog, which did not have any more intermodal offerings in it. But I think that's, I mean, they had 2 catalogs in a row that were filled with new intermodal offerings. So I hope they're just taking a break and they'll offer some new stuff as well. In the last catalog, in which there was still more intermodal stuff, I did order more EMP and more hub group containers. And I hope in the future we can see more variations like these EMP ones in the white paint scheme. And I really hope we can see some JB Hunt containers too. So I'm really glad Atlas has done this run of intermodal equipment. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that short update. I'm sorry I'm not at the layout, but like I had said in earlier videos, I can only make maybe 2 layout updates a year. So in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed seeing other things that I've picked up and brought home, my thoughts on the catalog. And if you're interested in purchasing that Polar Express set, like I said, my email is going to be in the description. Shoot me an email, maybe we can make something happen. I'm not in a rush to sell it, but I really think that's something I'm probably going to let go. So let me know what you think of all this fun new stuff, and hopefully I can send another update out soon. Hope you enjoyed.